So if you are looking for the most premium dash cam for your car and you want a no compromise dash camera, I think I have just the right product for you. So this is the VIOFO A329S and this is the newly launched king of dash cameras, or should I say the Maharaja of dash cams. I very recently made a video on this dash camera highlighting all its detailed features. You can take a look at that video just in case if you haven't. But right now I have the camera with me in my hand and I'm happy to say that I'm totally impressed with the build quality, with the kind of thoughtful and innovative features VIOFO has implemented within the design of this camera. So in this video, I'm going to show you a detailed unboxing of the VIOFO A329S so that you get to see what you can get once you get this camera for yourself. But there are certain key points regarding this camera which you should definitely know about. Starting off with the fact that this is the world's first triple Starvis-2 dashcam, getting a Starvis-2 IMX678 4K sensor for the front and the Starvis-2 IMX675 for the cabin camera and the rear camera. But what sets the VIOFO A329S apart is that the cabin camera now gets a fisheye lens giving you a 210-degree field of view. Now of course I'll be testing this out since I have it in my hand right now and you'll be getting to see all the details regarding this camera very soon on my channel. But this creates a huge advantage because the cabin camera can see both inside and outside the car owing to the widest field of view. Another major factor for considering the VIOFO A329S is that this supports external SSD storage just like its predecessor, the VIOFO A329. You can add up to 4 terabytes of SSD or plug in a SSD into the dashcam for direct storage. This will give you close to months worth of footage. That's the highest amount of storage available from any dashcam out there. 4 terabytes worth of storage, that's practically unlimited. Along with the fact that this gives you a Wi-Fi 6 connection for the fastest transfer of videos. And this time VIOFO has upped the game by providing you a multiplex video wherein both front or the cabin camera or all 3 channels, the front, cabin and the rear camera, come recorded together in a slideshow kind of a pattern. So this means you don't have to manually edit the video or manually sync the video once you download it. Everything comes ready right out of the box just for you. Here's another thing to note about this dashcam. You also get another variant of this called as the VIOFO A329T, wherein instead of the fisheye cabin camera, you get a telephoto camera which is capable of 4x optical zoom. This is world's first and there is no other camera which supports an optical zoom on its lens. So I'll be showing you this telephoto camera as well in my upcoming review video, show you how it works and what are the kind of advantages this telephoto camera can bring to the table once you do plan on purchasing it. But do note that the VIOFO A329T model is not directly available on the VIOFO website in India. You need to purchase the VIOFO dual channel setup and then purchase the telephoto camera separately, and you can just plug in this camera into your VIOFO A329S, just upgrade the firmware and you practically have a VIOFO A329T triple channel dashcam. Of course, I'll give you the links for the individual cameras, the fisheye camera, the telephoto camera and the entire dual and the triple channel setup right down below in the description. You can go ahead, click on the link and check out the prices, check out the features directly on the VIOFO website and you can purchase it as well. But do note that the full review of this camera will be dropping soon on my channel. So without wasting any more of your time, let's quickly jump into a detailed unboxing of the VIOFO A329S triple channel dashcam and see what it holds for you. Let's take a look. So here's the dashcam which I was waiting for the longest duration of time, and it comes neatly wrapped in a VIOFO branded sellotape. Let's quickly open it up. So this is the VIOFO A329S 3-channel dashcam which gets triple Sony Starvis-2 sensors and gets an infrared fisheye cabin camera. So this basically supports a 4K UHD on the front and a QHD for the interior of the cabin cam and a QHD for the rear camera. So on top of the box they have highlighted some features and it says 4K HDR supported, Starvis-2, Wi-Fi 6 and SSD storage up to 4 terabytes. So right at the front you get a picture of the main front camera, the fisheye cabin camera and the rear camera. Taking a look at the other side of the box, they have highlighted some other features. 4K Ultra HD plus Quad HD plus Quad HD, triple Sony Starvis-2 image sensors, gets HDR on all three cameras, front, rear and interior, gets a wide angle 210-degree cabin camera never seen before in any cabin camera till date, gets a built-in Wi-Fi with dual band support, that's 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz Wi-Fi, gets voice control and voice notifications, gets the most advanced parking mode ever seen in any dashcam, and supports external SSD storage. This is the feature which no other camera has. Only the VIOFO A329S, or should I say the A329 series, supports the SSD storage. So to start off, first of all, you get a quick start guide for the A329S series. It gets all the technical information including a product diagram, a wiring diagram, an installation location, and also gets other information such as how to install the electrostatic sticker, how to format the memory card, and how to connect to the smartphone. So it's very important that you go through this quick start guide. So you also get an after sales help card, and within this you have all the information such as the live chat, the phone and WhatsApp number, the email support number. Basically they have provided a service support card for you, and that's a very thoughtful thing. And here is the camera which we all have been waiting to take a look at. Presenting the world's best dashcam, the VIOFO A329S 4K front camera. Pretty much exactly similar to the previous gen. VIOFO A329 gets a rear camera slot, gets a interior cabin camera, gets a micro SD card slot on one side, also gets some ventilation holes. On top you get a main Type-C port for power, but this time this camera doesn't get any HDMI out, so probably VIOFO considered it not to be very important. You have this large display at the back with a similar set of buttons which we usually see in most VIOFO cameras. So next thing in the box is the main fisheye camera or the interior camera, and they have specified it right here. It says fisheye interior RCC360, and you can see that the lens is actually protruding outside the main modules, if you can see it right here, and you also get 4 infrared lights. So you need to peel off all these stickers right here before you start using it, and you also have this AV output right here. This camera also rotates 360 degrees, so that's a good thing. So this means you'll be able to properly align the angle of this camera to your required position. Here's the rear camera that shoots Quad HD resolution and gets Starvis-2 IMX675, similar to the interior camera which also gets a Starvis-2 IMX675. So both these cameras get Starvis-2 IMX675 sensor, and both of these shoot Quad HD resolution. And they specified also on the camera that this is a rear camera unit RC420. You also get a LED indicator which extends from the side to the back, which is a very thoughtful thing, because when a driver sitting at the front can easily recognize if the rear camera is on or off by just taking a look at this LED light. The interior of the cabin camera also gets a LED indicator which covers both sides and the back. So this is a very thoughtful and a very practical feature given by VIOFO. Moving further down into the box, you get the A329S series user manual. So all the details which you need to know about this camera, including all the technical aspects, the installation, all the parts, and basically even the on-screen settings and each and every setting option. You can go through this user manual for all the details which you ever want to know about this dashcam. Following this, you get a separate packet inside the box, and within which you get spare 3M stickers. One spare sticker for the front, one for the interior, and another for the rear camera. Along with that, you also get 3 electrostatic stickers. You also get a VIOFO dashcam sticker. Moving further down into the box, you get a Type-C to Type-C data transfer cable. So this means you can plug in one end of this cable into the dashcam and the other end into your smartphone and directly transfer videos from the dashcam to your smartphone in the fastest possible way, since the A329 supports a USB 3.0 standard. And the good thing being, even these cables get a VIOFO branding right on top. So here's the main power cable which gets a straight Type-C connector at one end, again which is VIOFO branded. And you also get a L-shaped Type-C connector at the other end which plugs in into the main camera. The straight connector plugs in into the 12-volt car charger. This is a super premium and super refined 12-volt car charger provided by VIOFO, which gets a 45-watt Type-C charging, one for the smartphone and another port is for your dash camera. So you get color coding as well, blue color coded and orange color coded. You also get a ring LED indicator which actually glows up when you insert this and power it on, so it will be easier to like recognize and use this during night time. And trust me, no other dash cam has even thought of giving such a premium car charger along with the dash camera. So this also gets a VIOFO branding right on top. This is extremely good. You also get a wiring installation tool, and you also get a front camera CPL filter right in the box, which means you don't have to purchase a CPL filter separately. You get this straight up in the box, which is a super cool thing. So here's the super thin coaxial cable. So this one specifically is the cabin camera cable. So one end plugs in into the main camera and the other end plugs in into the fisheye cabin camera. So coaxial cables are very much better compared to regular cables, mainly because of their thin size and less electrical interference. So this will be easier to hide, and this will be easier to like conceal in the car beading compared to the regular sized cabin camera wires, which are like kind of much thicker compared to this. And lastly, here you have the rear camera cable. So one end you get a straight connector and the other end you get a L-shaped connector. And this camera cable is 8 meters in length. Generally 6 meters is provided, but VIOFO now has started to ship out 8-meter cables. So this will be helpful even if you are doing the wiring along the floor of the car, and this will be sufficient enough to reach the rear portion of the car since this gets 8-meter length. This is superb, and this is an extremely thoughtful thing by VIOFO, and this is what sets this brand apart from every other dashcam out there. So if you are interested in purchasing the VIOFO A329S, which you definitely should be, because this is pinnacle of dashcam technology and you cannot get anything better than this currently in the world right now. The purchase links are provided in the description along with the individual variants. Go ahead, click on the link in the description, go ahead and buy it, and you can even check out all the features of any of these particular variants right on the VIOFO website. If you do have any queries or doubts regarding this camera, just write that down in the comments. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. And if this video has helped you out in any way, go ahead, hit that subscribe button of my channel right now, smash that like button and share this video with all your friends who love some premium VIOFO dash cams. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.